Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to our read aloud of Sideways Stories from Wayside School. We're getting close to the end of our chapters in our book. Today, we're going to read 26 on Terrence. Here's Terrence. All right, let's find out about Terrence. Terrence was a good athlete, but a bad sport. Rondi and Allison were playing two-square with a red ball. Can I play? Asked Terrence. No, Allison replied. You have to let me play, Terrence said. Lewis says we have to share the balls. Well, we're not sharing with you, said Allison. Let him play, said Rondi. All right, said Allison. We'll play three-square. You better play right. I will, said Terrence. Allison bounced the ball to Rondi. Rondi bounced it over to Terrence. Terrence caught it and kicked it over the fence. You have to go get it, said Allison. Shut up, Dixie Cup, Terrence answered. Rondi ran and told Lewis. DJ and Damien were playing basketball. Uh-oh, here comes Terrence, said Damien. Hey, let me play, said Terrence. Get lost, Terrence, said Damien. You have to share the balls. Lewis says so, said Terrence. Okay, but just throw it in the basket. Don't kick it, said Damien. I won't, said Terrence. First, Damien took a shot. It bounced off the backboard and through the hoop. Next, DJ took a shot. He threw it underhand, way up in the air. It came down through the hoop without ever touching the rim. Then Terrence took a shot. He kicked it over the fence. Ugh, said Damien. Take a train, peanut brain, Terrence answered. DJ went and told Lewis. Stephen, Calvin, Joe, John, and Leslie were playing Spud. Stephen was it. Everyone else had a number. Stephen had to throw the ball up in the air and call out a number. The person who had that number had to try to catch it. Can I play? Asked Terrence. No, said Calvin. You'll just kick the ball over the fence. No, said Joe. No way, said John. No, said Leslie. Sure, said Stephen. Newcomers are it. He gave the ball to Terrence. Just throw the ball up in the air, call out a number between 1 and 5. Okay, said Terrence. The children formed a circle around Terrence. 1,000,000, yelled Terrence as he kicked the ball over the fence. What did you do that for? Asked Stephen. Eat a frog, warthog, said Terrence. Stephen ran and told Lewis. Terrence looked around. There was nothing to do. There were no balls left. Lewis walked up to him. He was followed by Allison, Rondi, Damien, DJ, Stephen, Calvin, Joe, John, and Leslie. What's the matter, Terrence? Asked Lewis. There are no balls, said Terrence. Do you have a green ball? No, said Lewis. All of my balls have mysteriously disappeared. Darn, said Terrence. There's nothing left to kick. Nothing left to kick? Asked Lewis. Oh, I don't know about that. What do you think, Rondi? Is there anything left to kick? Rondi thought. Then she smiled. She was missing her 2 front teeth. Yes, there is something left to kick, she said. Well, where is it? Asked Terrence. Let me check with Allison, said Lewis. Allison, is there anything left to kick? And he winked at her. There sure is, said Allison. What? Asked Terrence. How about you, Damien? Asked Lewis. Can you think of anything? Damien nodded his head yes. Well, what is it? Asked Terrence. He couldn't wait. DJ, we got anything around here to kick? Asked Lewis. DJ smiled. Yes, we do, he said. Give it to me, Terrence demanded. I don't know if I should, said Lewis. What do you think, Calvin? Should I give it to him? I think you should, said Calvin. You heard Calvin, said Terrence. Give it to me. Not so fast, said Lewis. Leslie, should I give it to him? Oh, yes, I think he deserves it, said Leslie. Give it to me, Terrence repeated. You have an idea what they're talking about? Do you think he deserves it, Joe? Asked Louis. Yes, I think so, said Joe. What about you, John? Asked Louis. Definitely give it to him, John answered. Come on, said Terrence. Recess is almost over. We'll leave it up to Stephen, said Louis. Whatever he says. Let him have it, said Stephen. You heard him, Louis, said Terrence. Let me have it. Okay, said Louis. He picked Terrence up and kicked him over the fence. And that is Terrence. All right, next chapter is Joy. See you later for read aloud time.